Hello, and welcome to the Tavern Chat Podcast. I'm your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, your main proprietor at the Tenkar's Tavern blog. So, the Anchor web app is working again for recordings. Yes, I am happy. This is what I was waiting for. I'm not saying that recording on Audacity was bad, but it wasn't as smooth. And recording from my phone is fun if I'm at a convention or if I'm away from home or at the pub doing something with Joe the lawyer and using my wife Rach. But if I'm sitting here at my desk, I as Rach drops things from her desk, um, as I'm sitting here at my desk, I want my headset on. I want to record with the web features here. It's just so much smoother, so much easier. So, a question that I've been asked directly, and it's an interesting one, I guess. Do I have any gaming resolutions for 2019 for the new year? And I look back at 2018, and 2018, I think, is a year where I did not play a single game online. I gamed at conventions, pretty much running, which means I've fallen into the same spot I was during my early years of gaming, where I just run games. Okay, I haven't played in one as a player in over a year. I'm going to have to change that. And I know a couple of people I'm friends with are talking about uh, putting together, running something online, and I'm looking forward to seeing if there's fruition on this. Am I looking to run something online? You know, I've always got these ideas in my head and the stuff that I want to do and I'd like to run, but I think for my, I don't know, personal gaming batteries, I need to be a player again. I need to experience it from that side of the table. And I think it's important because I need to also figure out, you know, as a DM, what distractions our players going through. And I know I have mine. I know as a player, I occasionally zone out. More likely to happen at on the virtual tabletop than face to face. So as a player, I gotta see how I can prevent myself from zoning out and what I'm doing to prevent it, and then hopefully take those skills back over to the GM DM side of the table. So that's one thing I want to do. I want to get more gaming in, not just running stuff at cons. What else? I'd like to write more, but I'd also like to map more. So basically, what I'd like to do is I'd like to get back to creating. Now, some of that's a little tough. A lot of balls being juggled at the moment. So it doesn't mean I'm gonna suddenly be going back to, putting up posts that are OGL right away. But I'd like to get back into that. I have another mapping program that is free to use and looks to be pretty flexible, and the results can be shared commercially. Okay, based upon the license, and it's an online tool, so you don't have to pay for it. It's free. You don't have to download anything. In theory, it should work on any platform. And the website in question is, God help me, www.mipui.net. And if you didn't understand what the letters were, it's Michael, Ida, Paul, Union, Ida.net. And yes, that's not the military lingo. That's the NYPD lingo. It's how I enunciate my letters if I have to. So the thing is, I'd like to get back to being more creative, and I'm hoping that I will find it within me. Hopefully, in the next couple of weeks, by the end of the month. By the end of the month, there's a lot of things I'd like to get into motion. Since we're recording this on what, the 15th? Yes, the 15th of January. So I give myself just over 2 weeks to start getting some of this into motion. I find the mapping and mapping programs to be very relaxing, and I like the idea that I can share the end results out for people to use in their commercial projects. And I'm not at the moment looking to make any money off my piss poor releases, but if you like them, when I put them up, uh, they've been out there for free. I did a few using a different mapping program, which Ilfanders. I can't remember the name of it right now. That one is up on Steam. I think it was like $3. It's the price is inconsequential. $3 might as well be the equivalent of free. But I want to get back to it. It's good for my mindset. It keeps me mentally active and in the game, whether it's creating items, creating spells, creating maps. Don't expect me to create any art. I'm not an artist. I would like to have done stick figures. I have a book on that. Maybe I'll play with that later on this week. As for me, right now, I'm still ass dragging. Still got a lot to put up. I want to get the Oh It's Our Christmas back on board and done before the end of January. So it only took us 2 months to get through Christmas. I'd like to get that. No guarantees going up today. I'd like it. I don't see it. So, and I'm still behind in communications. If you've been emailing me, I got to dig into a lot of that stuff. I appreciate all your patience, all your support. So, in a wrap, 2019, more better. And that's not even including the stuff that is going on the Discord server. We've been adding weekly shows. So some of them would be converted into podcasts. So if you miss a show, you can catch it on a podcast. Hopefully an expansion on the blog side. There's a lot of little stuff going on, a lot of major stuff going on. It'll all hopefully fall into place, and your patience should be rewarded. On that note, I will wish all of you adieu. Stay healthy. Seriously, stay healthy. Be safe. God bless. Roll your dice well. And I will talk with you all tomorrow. Should be an interview with none other than our very own Skeeter Green. Interviews Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Busy week. Holy Christmas. But it should be a fun week. All right, folks. Thank you again. God bless. All right. I'm out of here. Later.